Yo, it's your boy AJ. I'm here with Rage. We're about to break down this Suns Thunder game. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. You're now tuned into Hoops World.
Hoops World.
James.
Right here, the king is like, hey, guess what? I'm still the king.
I hit the streets just to get a bag. I pack, he got toe tagged. I punched the nigga for shorty. I'm John Woo with the 40. You not gang or the homie. Don't blow me, no, you don't know me. Gang shit, members only. You wasn't there, I was lonely. You wasn't there, I was lonely. Dog nights, blicky on me. I was just stacking my commas up. Head down, trying to run it up. These niggas be steady, be clocking me. Like the D's, yeah, they watching me. That's why I gotta move.
Yeah, man. This Thunder game, man, it was just so tough for the Thunder to get this just to get back in the game, man. It was just like every possession, it was just so tough for the Thunder. But we saw the brilliance of the Suns, man. That first quarter, I think the Thunder took the Suns by surprise in that first quarter. The Suns were down 9-2 in that first quarter. Booker had 2 early fouls. The Suns actually went down 2017 with 2 minutes left in the first. I think I texted you this, bro. In the first quarter, the Thunder defense was really, really good. The first quarter and the beginning of the second quarter, their defense was really, really good. They were just frustrating the Suns. Lou Dort, we gotta give Lou Dort credit, man. A lot of people say Lou Dort's one of the best defenders in the league, and he was doing a good job early on. He was everywhere. He was everywhere in that first half. But that first quarter, like I said, the Thunder came out smoking, and then the Suns got on that run. Now, second quarter, this is where it happened, and this is key for the Suns because usually we see Kevin Durant go to when he comes in the second quarter, it's usually just him and the bench. But this time, Monty Williams put Chris Paul and Kevin Durant in the second quarter. I think I put what was the lineup? I had the lineup here. It was Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, Terrence Ross, Bismack Biyombo, and Torrey Craig in that second quarter to start. Usually we see KD with the second unit just by himself, and he has to kind of turn into like a scoring and playmaker. But Chris Paul, I guess, adds that playmaking, so KD don't really have to be a playmaker. He just sets KD up. So in that second quarter, the Suns go crazy, 42 points in the second quarter. Talk about that second quarter, bro. What did you see from the Suns, man?
Like you said, bringing Chris Paul with KD was kind of nice.
Yeah.
That was an offensive clinic, and it showed what the Suns are really capable of with those guys.
Yeah.
Like you said, 42 points in that quarter, and
the bench too. I think the Suns bench.
I want to they had some bench help. It looked good. I mean, early in that half, it looked like obviously like the only thing that was like a gripe for me in terms of the Suns standpoint was getting offensive rebounds where they get out hustled at some points because they don't really have the guys that are going out really hustle out for a rebound like that with the team currently constructed. Obviously, you have Ayton, but he wasn't really there. Hold not there. But, like you said, KD was able to get some action. Booker was efficient, and the ball was moving.
Yeah. Shout out to the bench tonight too. The bench was for the Suns was really
we had 22 bench points in the first half.
22 bench points in the first half. I mean, again, Terrence Ross. Coach Monty has been playing TJ Warren a lot more.
Warren had 2. I think Warren was 2 for 2 in that second.
Yeah, he's been playing TJ Warren a lot more off the bench because early on we would do these Suns games and we're like, why isn't TJ Warren playing? Yeah, where's he? Yeah, but now I think he's added him to the mix, and you got Terrence Ross who's a good scoring. Torrey Craig was hitting threes. He was really big in that first half. So at halftime it was 69-55. Devin had 15, KD had 13. 10 players have scored for Phoenix in that first half. Shea was just doing all he can. He had 16 to lead OKC. The Thunder shot 40%. Suns shot 60%. We get to the third quarter now. This is where the Thunder kind of woke up a bit. They go on an 11-4 run, cut the lead to 10 with 4 minutes left, 77-87. What I saw in that third quarter, man, it was just Shea, man. Shea is just so good. He's just he draws fouls. He can score at all 3 levels. He was hitting middies. He was keeping them in the game. And then you add in Aaron, what was his name? Aaron Wiggins. Oh my goodness. Aaron Wiggins was really, really good tonight, bro. But that third quarter, it got hectic for the Suns. The Suns, I mean, they cut the lead down. So at the end of the third quarter, 98-89. Beginning of the fourth quarter, Aaron Wiggins, again, we gotta talk about Aaron Wiggins. What did you see from Aaron Wiggins tonight, bro? Just high level activity. He was going crazy on the boards, offensive rebounds, and he really was the guy for the Thunder in the fourth quarter, so they can fight back and they cut the lead. But what did you see from Aaron Wiggins?
Yeah, it's good to have a guy like that, especially against like a team. Like I said, you were getting out hustled early in the first half.
Yeah.
And it was something that Aaron Wiggins was able to take advantage of, given he's a hustle guy, and he was able to get rebounds and score off that, and it was able to help build the OKC's momentum, and it cut down the game pretty close.
Yeah. Aaron Wiggins again in the fourth quarter was just high level activity, man, really good. And then Chris Paul hits 2 shots. Then we get the sniper, the Slim Reaper, man. It's like every time the Thunder bench or the Thunder players would cut the lead, like I see Isaiah Joe hit a 3, it would bring the Thunder close to like
Kevin Durant puts up the finger wag.
KD just back-to-back threes I think he scored 13 points in the fourth quarter, 3 threes in the fourth quarter. He finished with 35 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks. He took control of that fourth quarter, man, because he really stopped the Thunder run. Every time the Thunder made a run, it was like, nope, I'm here. I'm still here. I'm KD. You know who I am.
It was the Thunder trading buckets with Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and he stepped up. He took over the game in that fourth for me. I mean, Chris Paul was really crucial too. I mean, he hit a shot, and just his poise as the point guard, he would do those little tricks, wait, don't touch the ball, run the clock, keep everybody together in that fourth quarter. Because, it's good to have veterans in the fourth quarter making good decisions because, sometimes, things can get hectic and you make bad plays, bad turnovers. But Chris Paul was just there steady, and then KD would just carry them up to finish the game and silence the Thunder. But overall, man, my takeaway from this game, KD was just amazing in that fourth. We could say Devin had a decent game, but just to say
it was really all first half. We wasn't really anywhere in the second half at all.
Yeah.
It was Kevin Durant in the second half, really.
From a Suns fan perspective, I mean, going into the playoffs, they're basically secured the 4th seed now.
Yeah, the fourth season, and it's pretty much secured.
How are you feeling as a Suns fan? I mean, going forward, what are your worries? What are your doubts about the Suns? I mean, their offense, they could score with anybody. I mean, their offense is so good. But what are you feeling about the Suns?
Well, my thing is just like when you gotta be on the rebound aspect.
Yeah.
I mean, you got obviously getting out hustled a little bit, but in terms of the Suns aspect, though, like you're riding high. Honestly, you've been at the 4th seed ever since Kevin Durant's been inserted in the lineup. Every game they've won. I think they're 7-0 with Kevin Durant in the lineup. Yeah. It looks good. It looks good, really. I mean, if your bench can if you can get minutes out of TJ Warren, like he played 11 tonight, but when he came in the second quarter, he looked all right.
Yeah. Ish Wainwright, Terrence Ross, Shamit, Torrey Craig. Those guys can give you bench points.
Now they're starting to Kogi.
Yeah.
If you're able to get production out of your bench, that's what you're looking for. Obviously, if Chris Paul can score the ball, that has to be looking all right for you.
Yeah.
And you know what? And when you have Kevin Durant on the floor, as a Suns fan, it makes Devin Booker's life a whole lot easier because before Kevin Durant, Devin Booker would be getting doubled and he'd get blitzed, and that's where the Suns would be like deer in headlights. They don't know what to do. Yeah. So now you have a whole ton of pressure off of Booker, and now you have 2 guys where they can't double anymore. They can't double either one of them because now you got to worry about 2 guys. You can't double 2 people.
That was the Thunder's thing because in the fourth quarter they tried doubling Devin, and I'm like, yo, you can't double Devin because they double Devin, and then you just hear swing. Chris
and then Kevin Durant.
Yeah, KD hits a 3. It's like you cannot double.
And the thing is, it's like with the team, right? It's like if Ayton's producing, that works out because he can get his in the post depending on obviously.
That's another worry, bro, because like you said, they got out rebounded tonight by the Thunder.
That's just I mean, Ayton had 11 boards and he looks all right, but it's like. In terms of, and it's as the team as a whole, it's like they just aren't the team they're gonna get out hustled. I mean, it's just the way it goes. I mean, it's like, I mean, they have the ability to rebound, but you have you have Chris Paul and you have Devin Booker, and you never know.
They got to do a better job of gang rebounding, basically.
It's really an effort thing in terms of the offensive rebound.
Yeah. They got to do a better job of getting rebounding. But from the Thunder's perspective, man, I mean, you're fighting to get into the play-in. What is your take about the Thunder? Because the Thunder, to me, I love this young team, and they get better and better every game. I kind of want to see them fight in the play-in, man, because they're entertaining. I love seeing Shea ball out. He had 35 tonight too. He was dogging tonight. You got your Aaron Wiggins who came off, and Jalen Williams, the two Jalen's. How are you feeling if you're a Thunder fan? Like, what is the sky's the limit, I guess, or is it?
Yeah, in terms of everything right now, it's like, yeah, the sky is the limit, because now you still got Chet in the works.
Chet in the works.
Josh right now,
yeah.
obviously you're the Thunder. You're not looking for a championship right now. You're just kind of like, this is what you wanted from the OKC Thunder, getting into the play-in, and who knows, maybe they can fight for a playoff spot. Maybe they can get there, because I mean, Shea is a demon. Shea is unbelievable. I mean, with like you said, with his ability to be able to shoot the three if he needs to, even though he didn't take any tonight, he can.
Yeah.
He dominates in the paint, obviously, because he got 17 free throws tonight and didn't miss any of them.
Yeah.
And he's able to get to the rim and hit his middies. That's where he dominates, and he's able to build off that. My thing with them really is just like, outside of Shea, who's really gonna be a scorer like that?
They need a second shot creator. I mean, Jalen Williams he's a rookie though, so it's like he's doing.
Jalen Williams just isn't there yet.
Yeah, he's not
he's
there
all right.
yet.
He can get his, but it's like, obviously Giddey can get his, but he's not a scorer. He's gonna facilitate.
Yeah, Giddey's more of a point guard.
Shea's gonna be your bucket getter, and other than that, you kind of eh.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have guys who play the roles really well, but like, you can only have so many role players on one team.
Yeah, I agree. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. Appreciate you guys for tuning in to Hoops World. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Hoops World 0. We'll be back, and put in the comments what team we should cover next. Appreciate you guys.